Welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. Now we have the cryo bombardiers in the game right now for a week, and I'm not going to be using them today because today so many people wanted warships, so you better hit the like button because cryo bombardiers look so cool. If you want to watch a video on them, go to Jimmy's video yesterday. I'll put a card on the screen if you want to go watch that. But man, I'm doing this for you guys, everyone who wants a warships video. And know what's weird? This is our last video before we hit 100k. Unless something drastic happens, we're like 40 subscribers away right now. Tomorrow, you'll see what we have planned tomorrow. But today is warships and we are gonna have some fun. So this is the type of base I really hate seeing. And we'll get into some strategy in a little bit. I'm used to attacking yesterday and I'm not so used to attacking today. It seems like a lot more people will have building health. So hopefully the video goes well. But I'm thinking I'm just going to try to position myself up here, grab this core and then flare down to this one. But I don't know if we'll be able to grab all three if we do it that way. But let's try it. I mean, there's only one way to go. And we are going to go straight in on the left-hand side. So we dropped all of my heavy choppers, and we'll let them fly. Okay, nope, we'll drop a flare. I was kind of hoping they would walk this way, but looks like they were going this way. So here's the strategy at this level. I have 4 engine rooms, still going strong. Honestly, the last couple days have been really well. I hate how... Okay. I hated how the cannon had that little icon on top. It was really hurting me. So I don't think I'm going to spend a flare. Energy is super rare at this point. We're not really going to lose any heavy choppers yet. And if we do, we should be fine. So once we take down that core, we're going to flare to the bottom. We have a ton of heavies right now. A ton of... yeah, we have a ton of heavies. We still have a bunch of heavy choppers. We're going to get some critters down on the bottom just to distract a little bit. Now, typically, people would bring Sergeant Brick with this combination, but I don't have Brick unlocked yet. We're going to look at my tech tree after this battle. So we're going to flare to the next core. I'm probably not going to be able to take off. Normally, you really don't take off this level. We'll drop another flare just because when the heavy chopper dies, those new heavies aren't targeting any buildings. So that's a very important thing to note. We'll just sit here. I'm not going to be able to take the last one. There's just too much on the core and I really don't have any heavies left. So we're just going to try to soak up some extra damage in this area. And then when all hope is lost, we're going to hit the retreat button because we don't want to spend too much time. It looks like he's trying to plow through my base here. And it's looking pretty well. So we just have to make sure he doesn't take one more engine room. I'm just a little bit worried about Captain Everspark down here. If he doesn't take one more engine room, then we're going to end up beating him. What's he do? Oh, he retreats. Okay, I mean, I wasn't really expecting him to. I just was a tad worried about Captain Everspark, how my troops weren't really targeting her. But it looks like we got our first dub of the day. We got 15 stars, and we're on our way to a higher win percentage. So here's my task force right now. I'm sitting at 3rd in my task force, 60% win rating, which is pretty sweet. We got Blackguard at the top like he always is, and he always has so many attacks. He's done 1,100 attacks, almost 1,200, and I've done 100. He's done 10 times more attacks than me. Okay, so tech tree. So here's my tech tree. Recent changes, I grabbed rocket launchers. I got them to tier 3, so now I have 3 of them. I have my damage amplifier. I maxed out building health, so now I have 100% building health. And I think what I'm doing is I'm starting to push for troop damage. Medics are also kind of a meta, I think, at this level. I've seen a couple people use medics, but I don't really know if that would be a worthwhile meta, if you know what I mean. So this kind of base, he doesn't have maxed out boom cannons, which is pretty sweet. I normally would split on this side of the beach, but I just don't think that would work just because of his rocket launcher placement. I've seen too many rocket launchers just tear apart my Zookas for that to work. But he doesn't have any shock launchers. I kind of feel like I could just flare heavy choppers around his base and probably defeat him. I mean, we could try that. Normally, I would just do a split attack. It's very much a challenge. We'll just do a heavy chopper rush around his base. No, let's just do it the way I normally do. We'll try to get as much damage as possible, just making sure I don't lose any troops. So it's this right-hand side that's going to be harder, and it's going to take longer, so that's why I dropped Everspark on that side. Cool. We got one stray heavy walking over to this side. Cool. So if you don't know how heavy choppers work, they drop a bunch of heavies initially, and then when they die, they drop like 6 more heavies at a maxed out level. Crazy good, crazy overpowered. This player also does not have mortars down at the bottom here, so I don't have to worry about anything dealing too much damage to me. So he's taken down 2 of my engine rooms already. So my base typically is not meant for people to destroy it, and I've only seen a couple people completely destroy it. It just low-key worries me that I matched with this player. He has a low-level base. That means he's probably around the same tech level, but has a super high offense. Because if he doesn't have a defense, he probably has an offense. So we're going to save energy. Looks like the top is going to be well after that mortar got taken out, so we'll just unload all of this energy on his core down here. I don't know if he has 100% building health, but as soon as that top core drops, I'm going to flare to this bottom one. I think we got this player. It doesn't look that bad, and as soon as I take down that core, get that flare down, and he defeated me, but I have a lot of... I started way later than him, so I think we got the win. Let's see. A little bit nervous, but this will be 2 in a row if we got it. Only because, yeah, we got him by a ton. Only because so many people wanted warships today over the cryo bombardiers. Now, I was actually really looking forward to trying the cryo bombardiers, but I love warships so much. What the heck? Okay, he's attacking me, and that's not cool. That shock launcher should not have hit him. He has medics, luckily. I should really get medkits. Medkits would help me so much. If stuff like that happens all the time to me, and having medkits would be really nice just to drop on my troops to heal them up. I don't know if it's worth it though. I also don't really know how much time is left in the season. So my defenses are doing pretty well. You know, I have 3 rocket launchers and 2 shock launchers and damage amplifier, so it's... I had a way stronger defense. Way stronger defense. So I feel very bad for this player, but I mean, they did a really good job able to pull off a win here at this point in the attack. So congrats to them. I mean, they only have like 5 Zookas left, and this boom cannon is going to take down a couple more. So I really don't know how they were able to win this. How were they able to win? Oh, it's the critters. The critters helped so much. Well, it's okay, because we beat that player, and we're going to move on to the next one. Look at that. We might hit... No, we won't hit gold 19 today, but that would be super cool if we could. But it won't happen. So, I think troop damage is honestly one of the best things I could do at this point in time. I don't think anything else would even be comparable to troop damage. I really don't want to go to 5 ERs yet. I'm really liking the meta at 4 ERs. I'm kind of tempted to go from the bottom and just use all heavy choppers. I'm just worried about this rocket launcher up here. It's just going to be targeting my back troops. I would have to BART it out if I wanted to. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Should we just go from the bottom? It would save me so much energy in walking. But I don't know if I would be able to grab all of these engine rooms if I do that. We'll just go the rocket chopper route. So we'll get a flare down. We'll get 2 rocket choppers, 2 Zookas. Wait for the flare to pretty much run out. We're going to BART down this top rocket launcher. And in a hot sec, we're gonna drop the rest of my troops on the bottom side. We're actually gonna drop Everspark, try to get her up a little bit, get a couple of these heavy choppers down, get that down, and drop some critters to take down some stuff. So 2 rockets, hopefully will break that. Yes, oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay, so this is the hard part, because I don't want the rocket launcher to target my Zookas. Typically, I mean, bringing 1 boat of medics would be clutch at this level. It'd just be insane. Oh, and I forgot, I'm bringing Universal Remote. I mean, that's not the biggest deal in the world. I'm wasting too much energy on critters. I'm just worried about the mines. That rocket launcher tore apart my army. So he took down 2 of my engine rooms. All the Chinese players are back. They took down the Chinese servers. I don't know if you knew that, but they took down the Chinese servers for a day. I don't know if it was on purpose. I think it was because they've been cheating. At least the top level players. I don't really think that's fair, but I mean, Boom Beach has way more stats than I have. This freaking shock launcher is tearing apart my army. I'm so screwed. Well, we're gonna take down this one. Let's hope he tried rushing me, doing like a heavy chopper rush. Okay, Everspark, let's hack something. Oh my gosh, he just destroyed my army. Oh yes, we hacked the shock launcher. I should have been hacking more early on. I'm not gonna be able to defeat them, but I'm just trying to get as many crates as we possibly can. I mean, those shock launchers completely tore apart my army. I'm really hoping he didn't use all heavy choppers, because I want to see, I'm trying to learn here. I'm trying to see people who attack a base like this, because this is pretty much what my base looks like. I'm just going to retreat. This is stupid. I don't want to wait. I'm not going to defeat them. So I want to see how someone attacks a base like this, because obviously what I just did not work out. 4 Zookas. 3 rocket choppers. He probably has medics, or is he just holding off for a heavy chopper? Not rocket choppers, heavy chopper. Yeah, he's just holding off a heavy chopper for the bottom. That's so smart. That's so smart. Then it's spawning more heavies. Okay, we'll put on Tom's 4 to speed this battle up a little bit. Yeah, bringing that heavy chopper at the bottom was super clutch. Super clutch. So my problem is my heavy choppers weren't dying fast enough. And jeez, good job. That was a beautiful attack. I wonder if he had troop damage, because his troops kind of destroyed my buildings like pretty fast. But I'm gonna grab medics. I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade them. Should we? Yeah, let's upgrade them once, because I want to save some energy for the troop damage once I grab it. So that was a beautiful attack. That was a gorgeous attack, but I kind of think he had troop damage. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the footage to see. Should we try it? I kind of want to try it. I think I'll bring Critter Swarm. I like Critter Swarm more than Universal Remote. I don't know. This is probably a stupid idea, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Captain Everspark. 1, 2, 3. That's the first time I saw someone attack a base like that, which makes sense, because when there's rocket launchers on the beach, it's kind of hard to get oriented up here. Oh, frick. I dropped it a little late. Let's hope it doesn't destroy me. But this player has more boom cannons on the bottom than I had, so maybe this won't work. I'm very worried about these mortars. We're getting critters down to hopefully distract. Also, the shock launcher is getting really close to my Zookas. I'm just very worried about the mortars, though. So this player doesn't have very many flamethrowers, which is amazing for us, because we can distract all these defenses with critters. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get Captain Everspark's ability popping off Critter Swarm. I think this will be my last attack also. The video is getting pretty... Oh man, this is going really well, but I lost so many Zookas due to the shock launchers. So many. And we're going to start getting into different territory. You know what? Let's just BART out or barrage out the rocket launcher and boom cannon in the back. I just don't like the positioning of that. So close. Can we take down the shock launcher, please? Dang it, gotta hit it. It's okay though, because the rocket launcher's down and there's really nothing else here that can hit my troops. We're just gonna let them go. We're gonna let them be. We're just gonna let them do their own thing. I'm not gonna drop any flares. I need bazookas to die, man. We started way after them, so we should have extra time. I'm just waiting for that to go. Okay, flare. Boom, perfect. Barrage is multiple. And let's go. Let's go. Drop another flare for the heavies. 146. Crazy slow, but we didn't lose all of our troops this time, and it worked out. I think they got me, though. They just... yeah, they beat me by so much time. Did I start before them? It's kind of embarrassing. I want to see what they did. Oh, whoa. It's going 3 and 5. That's risky. Is it risky? I don't really know. So he's letting all of his heavies clump up, and then he's just letting them go. What the heck? Heavy choppers don't really deal damage, so I don't know how he's doing so well. He just flares to the last one. I wonder if he had troop health. I wonder if he had troop damage. I'm going to have to go back and watch all of these players and see if they have troop damage. But that was it for today's video. Remember, drop a like. I'm giving this to you instead of the cryo bombardiers, which are in the main game. Jimmy's video is right here if you want to go watch it. It's a very fun video. I love watching these guys in action. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like as always. And I'll see you in the next Boom Beach video. Bye.